Dylan Wang's recent move has left fans emotional, especially as it marks a turning point in his life with Shen and their 3-year-old daughter. Many who have followed their journey from on-screen chemistry to real-life connection are still trying to process what's really happening. So, what exactly did Dylan do before leaving Shen and their little girl? Let's get into it together. It started quietly, no big announcements, no public statements. Dylan was seen making arrangements behind the scenes, something only a few close friends seemed to know about. Then, just days later, his move became clear. Before stepping away, Dylan made one heartfelt gesture that melted hearts across social media. He spent an entire weekend with Shen and their daughter, away from the cameras, in the same countryside home where they'd spent most of their family time over the past few years. Those who saw them described the moment as emotional and full of unspoken love. Dylan, who has always been protective of his private life, reportedly made sure that the time was peaceful, just laughter, stories, and simple moments with his family. No spotlight, no scripts, just real emotions. Fans who caught glimpses of that weekend said it was clear Dylan was struggling to hold back tears when it came time to say goodbye. But what led to this move? Insiders close to the actor shared that Dylan's schedule had become too demanding. He was taking on multiple international projects, and being away from home had become unavoidable. Still, before leaving, he made sure Shen and their daughter were fully settled and surrounded by people they could trust. One moment that particularly touched everyone was Dylan giving his daughter a small keepsake, a star-shaped pendant that matched the one Shen wore when they first met on set years ago. Fans who followed their story couldn't help but draw parallels to their drama days, where symbols of love and promises meant everything. This gesture reminded everyone that no matter the distance, Dylan's bond with his daughter remains strong. You can almost feel the weight of that goodbye, the kind of farewell that lingers in silence even after the door closes. Shen, ever the calm and graceful presence, was seen comforting their little girl, reminding her that daddy's just going to work. But behind that soft tone, those who know Shen say she was holding back tears too. As news of Dylan's departure spread online, fans flooded comment sections with messages of support. "He's such a devoted father," one wrote. Another said, "You can tell he loves them deeply, even if he can't be there right now." The comments show how much people admire the balance Dylan has tried to maintain between his growing career and family life. What's even more touching is that before leaving, Dylan reportedly left behind a video message, something only Shen and their daughter can watch whenever they miss him. Sources say it's full of small details, bedtime jokes, morning greetings, and words of love to remind his little one that she's never far from his heart. This move isn't about walking away, it's about building something bigger while keeping his family at the center of it all. Dylan has always said that success means nothing if he loses sight of what really matters. Even though fans will see him on screens across the world, it's clear his heart remains anchored at home. There's something deeply human about this chapter of Dylan's life. It's not the glamorous side of fame, it's the quiet, emotional side we rarely see. Watching someone balance love, fatherhood, and ambition reminds us that even the biggest stars face moments of pain and sacrifice. For Shen, this new phase also marks growth. She's been focusing on smaller projects lately, reportedly to spend more time with their daughter. Friends close to her say she's incredibly strong, she understands Dylan's dreams and supports him fully. It's the kind of partnership built not on constant presence, but on unwavering trust. When Dylan finally boarded his flight, a few fans who happened to see him said he looked emotional but composed. One even mentioned he kept looking at his phone screen, likely a picture of Shen and their little girl, before quietly disappearing through the gates. That moment captured the essence of who he's become, a man who carries his family with him wherever he goes. And while the internet buzzes with questions about what's next, those who truly admire Dylan and Shen know this isn't the end of their story. It's just a pause, a distance between scenes. Their bond has always been deeper than what the world sees, and their daughter is a living reminder of that connection. For fans watching all this unfold, it's emotional. It's real. You can feel every part of it, the love, the ache, the hope. Whether you've followed them since their drama days or just recently discovered their journey, it's clear that Dylan's move isn't about leaving behind his family, it's about creating a future worth coming back to. So now the question lingers, what happens when he returns? Will there be a reunion we all hope for? One thing's certain, no matter how far Dylan goes, Shen and their daughter will always be the center of his story. And for those of us who've seen this love evolve, we'll be right here, waiting for the next chapter to unfold, together. Like and subscribe for more K-drama news.